ladies. Couple of things.
I'm so sorry.
Got here, or you building the church? Okay, all right. Too busy on the laptop building the churches. Yes, that's what we do.
I'm so sorry.
What's
they
going
put
on?
little Johnny in the church, and I was reading a joke, and it's horrible.
Okay. So we shouldn't use that for the church page.
Well, no, because they actually cuss in it. But
So you won't use that one. Don't worry about it. We'll just gloss all on over it. We'll gloss on over it.
Yes, sir.
Before I get to all the great stuff that Tempest dropped on us, Sunday, we had 3 different meetings before then, last week. What did we not accomplish from these meetings? Give me a running list. I need to type it. Typeth me a list. Put it on now.
So we don't have the outside.
Close and talk about
We don't have the outside signs yet.
it. Not too bad. It costs money. I get it.
We don't have the throw rugs in the foyer.
Almost not too bad. Yeah. They don't cost that much money.
I mean, it was a big list. You want everything?
Yeah, I want to give me the list. Where's the list? Find the list. This is what I'm attempting to do here is make sure we have meetings that actually get stuff done.
Gotcha.
So one of the worst places to have meetings is inside the church. You go, ooh man, that was good. Did we go home? And then don't matter no more, right? Okay. Now you've got a lot accomplished, but where was the list? Did y'all type the list down? Is it?
Okay. So the very first thing before we sent over the proposal,
Okay.
we had sign to post outside in the grass between the parking lot and the front door.
So do you have that where you can copy and paste it?
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to copy and paste everything not done for me.
Oh, okay.
Every time you name something, copy and paste what's not done. Well, you can name it out loud first too.
Okay. We don't have the sign to post outside in the grass between the parking lot and the front door.
Okay.
We don't have postcards, the little postcards to pass out, and that's my fault because I have not designed them. I will do that today.
Well, that you want to design them because you want to practice.
Yes.
All right. So you don't want me to do them. The graphic designer, you want to do it so you can learn how to practice.
Yes.
All right, no problem. Keep going.
Our welcome sign in the foyer. We do have the friends, family, and faith sign up there, but we don't have an actual welcome that we're going to put in the doors. So that's not completed yet. Ooh,
Go.
we did get
No,
back.
I don't want to hear the
Okay.
D, but
Okay.
we're going to end on D.
We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that.
All right.
And okay, and the only yeah.
I don't think he wanted that.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
didn't want that.
A picture of you displayed in the foyer.
Oh, no. I most certainly did not want that. Good job. Good job. Good job. Maybe we can put a picture of our small group that I'm going to make sure we start. Something. Picture of us versus a picture of me. Thank you. I just don't want people to walk in and see me instead of Jesus or something, right? Thank you, though. I appreciate you. But yes,
I can't remember where that one came from.
it's okay. No, it was a good idea. I'm not killing the idea. I'm just saying you can't say faith, family, and friends, but worship me though, right? You. But thank you though. Thank you. Keep going.
And we didn't do the touch-up payments.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So out of 9 items,
Okay.
we only did not complete 4.
Not too. Well, that is bad, but
Yeah.
not too bad. But all the 4 that didn't get completed pastor would have had to spend money to get it done, or we would have had to raise money. But some of this, let me hear what gig. Let me see how much money I spent. What did get done? Let's see.
You want me to tell you because I remember the price.
That's fine.
You spent like about close to $60.
Not too bad. Could have been more. All right.
We got the new welcome signs in the foot. Oh, we got the better men and women bathroom signs.
Okay.
We got the air fresheners for the bathrooms and the sanctuaries.
Okay.
We got the rugs in the bathroom.
Okay.
We got the new toilet seats for both the men and women's bathroom.
Okay.
And we got the table in the foyer with information on it about the church.
So we did get some stuff done.
Yes.
All right. We got some stuff done. Not too bad. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. So that doesn't make me feel too bad. But let's see if we can go from there. When can we get this other stuff done? Let me tell you, what I'm doing is pretty simple. We're just making sure we hold ourselves accountable to our good ideas.
Okay.
Fair?
Fair.
Right? It's our good ideas, and we want to hold ourselves accountable to it and actually get it done. So we got paint, rugs.
Paint, rugs, air fresheners, and table, and signs done.
No. What do we need to get done?
Oh, we need to get done. We need to get done paint, postcards, welcome sign, and rugs.
All right, no problem. Good job. It's about a 55% yes.
From our proposal that we sent, there's a couple. There's something on there that we can do too. There's the weeds growing out of the concrete.
Okay.
We can just go buy some vinegar and a spray bottle and kill those, and they'll be dead by tomorrow.
All right, so y'all look in the camera. Come closer. You tell the world in our rebuild that we're going to get all this done.
We will have the weeds killed by tomorrow.
Well, no. Not the weeds. I get the men to do that. Not that I'm saying gender specific jobs. Just still makes me feel like, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so spray bottle and vinegar, and it'll kill it.
It'll
No
kill it.
manual, no hard manual labor,
Okay.
hard manual labor to do.
Okay, your turn.
Is there a range? Is there a certain amount of time that we have before you want it done? Or do you want it all done tomorrow?
Huh.
'Cause
All done tomorrow is my
we'll
spirit.
Get it done.
Yes.
We'll get it done.
All done tomorrow is my spirit.
Never say tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow is
Let's go with by tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go with by tomorrow.
So you ready to
We'll
give
see
us
what-
that
I
card?
understand.
Yeah.
I do understand. I understand what I got myself into. Let's see we go by tomorrow.
Okay.
Great. Now, no, say up here. Now we got Tempest. Well, explain what Tempest did for us because we want to be transparent. We're rebuilding the church. Okay, we're rebuilding the church, and we're doing our very best because Tom Rainier says that 95% of churches are dead or dying. We have crossed from dead to dying.
Yay.
Dead is any day now your doors can close. The good thing is we're small, but we're healthy.
Come on.
That's good. That's good. We're small, but we're a healthy church, and the people who are here give well. Good stuff. Good. And the people who are here want to be here. Most excellent to pastor members who want to be here. I'm telling you, I ain't playing this. It is a joy to pastor people who want to be here. Now, we're just being transparent so y'all can catch up. Now, do me a favor and tell the churches who need to, I don't want to say who need to, but are also struggling, let me do it this way. One of the people who helped me plant the church years ago, I've taken her out of the church and put her, let's just say, juxtaposed to the church. And she's our growth advisor. Her name is Tempest. She specializes and making nonprofits profitable. She does it for a living. That's her income. And since the church is a nonprofit, and we would like to be profitable and alive and not shutting down doors, we have her. And the reason, and this is for me, okay? This is, actually, hold on, stop typing, and I want you to hear what I'm about to say. It is important for me to understand that I need someone outside to hold my church accountable for the goals that I set for it. Okay? As a partner, it's important because when I'm saying this as the leader of the church, like a gym partner, right? You want an accountability buddy. It's going to say, Sparkle, get up. Come on. I know it's raining, but we still going to the gym. And you trying to use that cold rain as an excuse.
Yeah.
And as soon as you say, nah, I ain't going, and they said, okay then, and all of a sudden, that's what you hear at your door, right? And this is what we're talking about. Well, some of the metrics that we're tracking is, how many baptisms am I doing? How many times are we going out meeting people in the community? How many times is a pastor going out meeting people in the community? How many times do we invite people to church? What was our average member attendance? New member attendance, guest attendance, average age, all sorts of stuff like that. Because when you don't write down the data of your church, then your church dies. Right? Whatever you measure grows. And a lot of churches aren't measuring things. And that's why they're not growing, okay? But Tempest sits outside the church, does research with me, a lot of research for me, and then says, hey, this is what is successful, this is what works here, this is what works here. And of course, I get to decide what's going to happen and stuff. But up until this point, I'm taking all advice because whatever I did worked and then it died, and now we're rebuilding it, right? You get it? Good. So that's just transparency for me. Now, please tell them what Tempest did for us.
Our wonderful church revitalizer, Tempest S. Smith of Nonprofits Are Us. She visited a church on Sunday, and she took notes for us. She just wanted to bring in fresh ideas for us. And in the process of doing that, we got a lot of wonderful information and a lot of things that we can implement here at our church. Like a sign that when they exit, it actually speaks to them as they exit. Instead of just having a welcome sign, we're also greeting them as they, well, not greeting them, but ushering them out as well. She gave us a lot of information regarding the ushers and how they respond to the congregation and the visitors as they come in. She also helped us see church from the eyes of a visitor who may not want to stand up and be acknowledged or have their hands, have to wave their hands or actually speak to a full congregation of a church that they've never been to before. She opened our eyes to a lot of that. She also showed, for me personally, she showed me the church for the unchurched in the future. She showed me our campus. She showed me the different campuses that we have. She informed me of the different ways that we can serve our community. That's what she did for me.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
what about you? What did you?
What did I want?
Just what did you get? All the ideas that were flying through. Just something.
She has some really good ideas. I just kind of realized that we weren't doing anything that we could be doing.
That's right.
It's a lot of things that we could be doing, and what she did, it was great.
It was great. It was great. One thing I really liked when she said all these ideas, and you said it with a couple of them are, is remember I had said I guess it was like the first meeting, I had said, why are we not having people with an umbrella when it's raining? Well, she mentioned that you got this special parking for guests, and then they'll golf cart you to the front entrance. Now, you're talking to make a church, they can afford a golf cart, but the concept is the same thing I said about the umbrella. Why are we not using whatever resources at our disposal to make sure guests know you are this important to us? You get it? And it makes sense. I mean, all the fine restaurants to do it.
Right.
You get it? You go, well, that's a nice restaurant. Because, no, they're a nice restaurant because they do nice things for first-time people. Get it?
Yes.
All right, cool. But what are we going to apply? Give me 5 things that we can implement from her ideas. They're in there, so look at line up, do whatever we got to do. I want 5 things to add to those 4 things we need to do. 5 things that we can take immediately and do. That she said. For one, I'm going to add in the umbrella, hot or cold or rainy. We're going to have an umbrella. We're going to walk people. And we're going to, no matter how small we are, we're going to say these parking spots are for guests. Members, and we want those to be the front parking spots, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So that means we're going to have to park. Yeah, all right. You understand? We can't. But that, it shows you,
That's right.
that shows you how we actually think.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my fault, but no one thinks about it until you see something. Here's what happened. We pull up, we take parking spot number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we get right in front of the building, take that one. And then we say, if you come here, you need to go over there. Because we got the good stuff. Right? We don't think like that, but that is exactly the message we were sending out into the universe. That's what or we were just saying, well, ain't nobody else coming, so I'm gonna just take this one. Either way, these are seeds of doom, but not seeds of growth. We're gonna reserve parking spots for our guests. Doesn't matter if guests are coming, right? It just doesn't matter if guests are, do we know when they're coming? We gonna expect guests, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you over there too. We gonna expect guests, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
All right. We're gonna make sure the parking spot are available for them, and we'll go out there and mark it off,
Right.
and then we're gonna make sure that we use the umbrella and walk people in. Period. We can't afford a golf cart, but we can afford an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 of them.
Yes.
Give me 3 more.
My favorite part that she showed us. Oh, my favorite part that she showed us was the program. It wasn't actually a program. It was just a resource of the church.
Okay. Yeah. What the church offers and stuff.
Right, like what we do, how we can help, what we have going on. Then she showed how there was a perforated part where they can fill out, request more information about the church on that page, or we request their information and they can just tear it off. So that way they don't have multiple pieces of paper that they have to fill out. And I think also in there was also a prayer request portion in there too. Then there was a notes section in there so they could take notes, like it's all in one place.
It's crazy. When we was at 100 members, which is pretty big for a small town, when we was at 100 members, we used to do all that. And the moment we stopped, church went into a slow decline.
Wow.
It's how it works. It's, you get your girlfriend, you get your man, and then you stop doing what got them, right? It's exactly what we did. So good. So that's 4, right? I gave 2, so you gave 1. That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 more.
Well, my favorite thing that she said was, Deanna had already said it about her being a visitor and feeling comfortable not being fronted out. Because we're dealing with unchurched people, and that can be uncomfortable. That'll make you not come back.
I don't like it.
I know, I don't like it either.
I don't like when I go to church and they be like, hey, can you stand? No, I don't want to stand. I came here to receive. I didn't come here to be the spotlight of attention. Right? So I get that. I feel that.
After they come for a couple of times, then maybe they'll get comfortable to where we can, love on them publicly. But
Makes sense. All right. So we can write that down though. Is be intentional about making members or guests and new members as comfortable as possible. I'm not sure if we actually did that last service. We didn't have any guests, but we could still do it.
okay.
You give. You got to. You have to give to invisible guests first
Yes.
before the guests come.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So before they come, we have to not pretend, but we have to be ready to serve. And then the Lord says, now that you're ready, all right, let's make it work. Okay?
Okay. I mentioned it earlier.
3 o'clock.
I mentioned it earlier, but I wanted to say it again because I now have the proper verbiage for it. The exit message on the back of the signs going out of the parking lot. Have an exit message. So when they come in, they see the welcome. When they go out, they see the exit message.
In order to implement this, that's perfect. So put exit message, but we need to do it within our current resources right now.
Mm-hmm.
We probably won't get signs. I'm not speaking against the Lord. You know, someone may watch this and be like, you know what? I want to donate or whatever, right? You never know what God is doing. But I don't. The reason I'm saying this because I don't want us to go, well, no, I was waiting to do the exit message when we got the signs. No, just get a sheet of paper. Okay. Put it on the outside of the door. That's the exit. They got to lead to the door, right?
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
What's wrong with some Scotch tape?
Right.
We got one welcome message when they come in. When they're in, one of y'all sneak out, change it real quick to an exit message. We got to do what we have to do within our reason and our resources.
Okay.
Instead of saying, well, we'll wait till the Lord provide us a sign to put an exit message. No, Lord, we're giving you an exit message now. Provide us a sign.
You mentioned someone may want to donate. What if we start putting the donation link in when we go live, putting the donation link there?
And in the comments. We're going to have to, especially, most in the comments for sure. I'm going to have to because then that's my fault. That's my fault. That's something that I don't do well. And I don't order that well to, hey, let's get, money from people watching us. I got to get better at that. So that's definitely something I have to take 100% ownership on that. Henceforth, get it done every service. Got me? Cool. That's it?
Yes, because everything else that running through my head is like campus.
As long as you get that we do campus things now
Yes.
before we have a campus. We don't wait until we get the campus to get
Right.
ready for the campus.
Right.
Because the Lord ain't going to never give it to us.
Exactly.
Because we ain't ready for it. Well, this is what I want to say. And I appreciate y'all. I'm telling you, we're going to do this every single time. Period, point blank. And this ain't for show. How many times I admit it? Oh, it's my fault. That's my fault. I did this. Oh, we stopped doing that, right? I'm telling you all my mess ups, okay? I'm telling you that. I don't want you to think that I'm whatever. I don't know what recognition we can get out of this. But I do know this here. If you like what we're doing, we are rebuilding this church and we can use some real people. Not none of them. There's a difference between church folk and kingdom folk. Church folk worried about positions and titles. Kingdom folk worried about people. And we're looking for kingdom folk. So if you think you are a kingdom folk and you would like to help rebuild a church, we want to be a beacon of hope for young people and old people and in between people. And we don't want to just be a black church, right?
Right.
We want to be a church that everyone can relate to, every gender, every we want, if you gay, we want you in this church. You smoke weed, we want you in this church, right? If you're a PhD doctor, we want you in this church. If you're an accountant, we want you in this church. Everybody belongs, and faith, family, and friends, right? So let's come on through. Please continue watching this. We can use some help if the Lord puts it on your heart, but accept our transparency as our offering, and these two as rock stars. Yes, that sparkle in the red, because I'm not sure if you're going to be on the left on the camera. I'm not sure. And in the green here is Deanna, and they are rock stars. I appreciate them. Faith, family. I'm making up now. Tagline for the church. Faith, family, and friends. Please, Church Fund Church, 2915 Avenue M in the half. We would love to see you. Shoot us a message in the inbox. We'll establish a relationship with you, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.